Ladies and gentlemen, Jaguar fans, from wherever you are watching, welcome back to another Augusta University Esports broadcast. I will be your host this evening, Noah Bowers, and tonight we have the first round of Marvel Rivals playoffs. Also, the first round of playoffs for any of our rosters here in the NECC season. They got their match rescheduled because they wanted to play a little bit earlier. Which is why we were starting at 8 o'clock here on a Sunday, even though our normal match times were 10 p.m. on Tuesdays. You're going to be seeing a couple different match times because of playoff schedules and us playing against teams from different regions, this and that. So the schedule is going to be a little bit more different this time around this week. But rest assured, we will be here for all the action. Without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into game one here versus Lakeland University. They are hailing out of Wisconsin, and they were the number 1 seed from their division, hopping into the playoffs. Give it 1 sec to tab over. There we go. Lakeland University, the 1 seed. Augusta University actually coming in at the 8 seed, which is surprising, seeing as we finished the season 5-2. We had the second best record in our division, but regardless, we will be playing the 1 seed here. Some updates for you this weekend. We competed at the Florence Esports Festival in Florence, South Carolina for the Peach Belt Conference Championships. Unfortunately, our Rocket League team was not able to make it too far into the bracket. I believe they made it to the quarterfinals before they eventually bowed out. We had a Smash player, Baconator, one of our lovely co-hosts here on the broadcast, competed in an open Smash Brothers tournament, was able to take 5th place overall out of the entire tournament, which was some decent progress for sure. And then our Valorant team finished the group stages 1 and 3 in the open bracket that they had at the LAN event. But they will be playing in their NECC playoff match tomorrow night at 9 p.m. So be sure to tune in for that. Looks like Augusta is banning Jeff here early on, protecting Winter Soldier, banning Mantis as well. That's 2 support characters being targeted by Augusta University. Very interesting. That's probably giving you an inkling as to the kind of strategy that Lakeland is going to want to employ here. And they choose to not protect another character. I don't know if that was intentional or not, if they just ran out of time, but regardless, they will not have anybody protected here. So starting on the lineup tonight as well will be Skyjet, Pink, Champagne, Comic, Jakuo, Drunkdu, and Rex.
Pick your hero or villain.
We do have all of the members here on this team as well competing from the esports arena tonight. So everybody is here in person for the playoff push. They are wanting to make this a very, very fun end of the season. I can't wait for them to do just that. Looks like we're still waiting for some of our members to connect.
Does that mean I've made it to the big league?
Oh. Looks like we're having some technical difficulties here. We're going to go to a quick break while we sort out all the technical difficulties, and when we come back, we'll be in game 1 in this best of 5 series here in the first round of the NECC playoffs. All right, chat, we are back. So it looks like we had a little bit of like a power outage, actually, upstairs in our arena. But we got it sorted out. We reset everything and got logged in. So we are back. We are redoing our picks and bans. I believe that is why they didn't pick something to protect that first time around, is because they were DC'd. But now everybody's here. Everybody's ready to go. So Jeff the Shark will be the first ban. Then we're going to have Winter Soldier protected. Mantis be the second ban. This was where it went wrong last time. We're going to protect Magneto.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
And finally banned Rocket Raccoon. On the side of Lakeland, they banned Hulk, protected Loki, banned Phoenix, protected the Punisher, and then banned Venom. I don't mind them banning Venom. We've had some struggles against teams that were pretty decent Venom tanks. We still have Namor on our side, Magneto, Comic on the Invisible Woman. All right, we're going to hop on board here. I think we'll start with Skyjet Pink. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it all comes down to this. Reminder, this is a single elimination playoffs. So one loss, you're out for the season. There is no way to come back. All right. Put my headset on so I can hear the audio. Why am I hearing the audio twice? Hold on, chat. Is the audio messed up for you guys? Okay, let me know. Sorry, chat. I'm just getting weird audio from Marvel Rivals. Champagne Paul's gonna able to take out one of their supports, but that's 3 members of Augusta University goes down. But Rex and Champagne are able to combine for some great damage. Skyjet Pink with some good damage on the Winter Soldier, make that a double kill. Rex had to combine there for a little bit. That's gonna be a nice sweep, basically an unofficial team ace. Lakeland was able to get a lot of progress there on the map. 77% so far. Doctor Strange ultimate comes through. That's going to take out a few members of Augusta University. 2 down, only 4 left. So they're going to have to back up, give up a lot of this map control. Skyjet Pink just trying to deal some damage in and disrupt what little of offensive pressure they have. But now Augusta University, the Jaguars, stuck in their spawn. We'll have to wait for a Doctor Strange portal for a last-minute Hail Mary to get on to the point. Lakeland University reads it. Namor ultimate is dropped. Isn't able to get a kill, but Magneto's still able to go down. Gets a double kill onto Rex. Doctor Strange will go down next. And nobody's there to even contest the point. So round 1 will go to Lakeland. That was pretty dominant too. There was a little bit of offensive contention there from AU, but for the most part, Augusta University, or excuse me, Lakeland University had total control of the point. Was able to rack up 77% before they were even lost. Audio's a little quiet. Okay. I can turn up a little bit.
It's exhausting. I suppose you'd rather just buy a victory, Emma?
Battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it? They say that music brings the world together. Right now,
Yeah, I don't know what's happening on my side, but I'm getting like some really weird like audio feedback. Three dead immediately for Augusta University as soon as they try to get onto the point. And already, Lakeland University showing why they might be the ones here. Their positioning with their team fights has just been absolutely critical. Their Magneto has been taking so much damage. Our defenders really haven't been able to get anywhere close to breaking this great wall of Lakeland. Skyjet Ping is on a little bit of a flank here, just trying to get some damage in. Destroying the Loki clones as much as they can. Hella ultimate will be invested here. Is able to take out Invisible Woman, so Comic will go down. That's one of our healers. That's going to pave the way for the rest of Lakeland to make their way through. Magneto's able to get a kill onto Magneto, so Champagne's down. One of our tanks is gone. Until he gets another kill onto Rex. Skyjet Ping finally able to tip the scales in our favor. Gets at least one kill. But now, Lakeland approaching 80% on the point, completely uncontested. And Augusta University needs to challenge this if they want a chance to bring it back. Doctor Strange ultimate will be invested here. Invisible Woman ultimate is invested as well. Jakuo will use the Hela ultimate. Luna ultimate will be used, and that'll give enough healing, hopefully, to keep what Jaguars are here on the point alive long enough to contest. KOs come through. Champagne Paw gets a double kill there. Make that a triple kill, combining in with Skyjet Pink. So the last minute overtime contest is just enough, and AU will finally be able to get some progress on the board. But now they're going to have to defend all the way until the end of the match. 100% in a row, as Lakeland only needs to hop on the point for 1% to win it. So far, so good. The defense is there. Namor ultimate gets invested, but it's not going to be enough. Doesn't get a kill. But 2 come in from Magneto. Huge double kill from Ethan on the side of Lakeland. Gets a both tanks. Skyjet Pink will go down as well, and that'll just leave Drunk and Champagne while the last one's left alive. No one's going to be able to get there in time for the overtime burner to come into effect, and that'll be 2 rounds in a row to secure game 1 here for Lakeland University. Dominant start here for Lakeland. Let me get a quick pick of the stat line here real quick. All right, we're going to go to a quick break while we get game 2 here ready to go in this best of 3. And when we are back, we'll see if Augusta University can respond after that disappointing game 1 and get themselves back into this series. We'll be right back after this. Game 2. Test, test, Lolo. We are back here for game 2. I fixed my audio. It was on my side of things, not you guys, which is good. I thought I was destroying your ears, but I think it was just something with my audio interface. But we are back in business now, ready to go. Game 2 will be Hall of Dahlia, Convergence. Augusta University really wasn't able to contest in any of those team fights there in game 1. We'll have to see if we can do a better job at attacking their weaker characters, maybe their supports, to give us a better chance at taking out the tanks, who were doing a phenomenal job at slaying there in game 1. Augusta University will first ban Hulk. They will protect Namor, which is probably pretty good. That's one of Skyjet Pink's best. Oh, it looks like they've switched sides here. So let me switch sides for you so you guys are not confused. So, excuse me, Augusta University will ban Mantis first, protect Winter Soldier, ban Hela. Protect. Protect Emma Snow. Emma Frost, excuse me. I don't know. I keep confusing. I keep combining Luna Snow and Emma Frost, and say Emma Snow. No, Emma Frost.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
All right, convergence up first. Augusta University will start on the defense. Can they slow down the offensive powerhouse that has been Lakeland's far? And it looks like they're going to be using a pretty aggressive comp. If you look at the top right of your screen, they are already employing... Oh my gosh. Ain't no way the mine, the Penny Parker mine was able to get 2 members of Augusta University before the match even started. That's wild. They're going to be choosing Penny Parker, Winter Soldier, and the Punisher. So that's a lot of damage on the map, potentially, that Augusta University will have to contend with. Lakeland already making some really great progress here on the point. Rex will go down first. First blood of this match. The knockback is just being absolutely brutal. Champagne goes down, but Skyjet Pink is able to get a trade. Not before the Punisher finishes them off. Trunk dude begging for mercy, it seems. So they get the first convergence, and they're going to go ahead and start moving the convoy here. So AU not really able to slow them down too much there off of spawn. Now that the convoy is moving, there are going to be various choke points throughout the map that will slow and limit the enemy positioning that hopefully the Jaguars can take advantage of. Wow, Loki up on the top of the map. Punisher ultimate being invested by the side of Lakeland. Trunk forced to use the ultimate just to keep the Jaguars alive. Does a good job of it. For now, Jaguars will be live. Jakua will go down first. Rex will be up next. So Emma Frost goes down, one of our tanks. Ooh, Doctor Strange ultimate invested. This should be pretty much a full team wipe here. Comic able to barely get away. Is trying to get some healing down for Champagne Paw and does enough to keep him alive. Huge. Absolutely huge. Champagne Paw is able to get 2, make that 3 kills in a row now to finally stave off the offensive push. And Lakeland was just, I think, 1 or even less than 1 meter shy of getting that first checkpoint, getting 2 more minutes on the game clock and furthering their progress. Instead, this will be sent backwards, and Augusta University can focus on the next team push. Jakku is able to kill on Doctor Strange. That could be huge. Another Punisher ultimate, excuse me, ult being invested. As well as Invisible Girl ultimate on the side of Lakeland University. So much utility was just employed there, and they weren't able to really get onto the point to move the convoy any further. So that's a great defensive stance there from Augusta University. Loki's actually going to use his ultimate, copy Invisible Girl, and use their own. Jakku going crazy. Absolutely shuts down the Punisher on a flank, I believe. He gets a lot of damage off the map for a little bit. Here he is, just on this staircase, being so disruptive and annoying. Putting up as much damage as possible. Try to get out of the range of the Eye of Agamotto. Is not going to be able to, so that's going to be a nice double kill combo from Ethan. But Skyjet Pink is able to res both Jaguars that went down from it. Huge, absolutely huge. Winter Soldier ultimate is able to combine for one. Champagne Ball actually shuts down the Punisher again, and so Cobra not able to do too much here for the side of Lakeland University so far. And this is going to be another team fight win, as we are now approaching less than 2 minutes on the game clock. Jaguars forcing the rest of Lakeland all the way back to spawn so they can regroup. That is an amazing defensive stop there from the Jaguars. Like I said, this choke point right here on the corner, they've been able to play the positioning beautifully. Psylocke being able to play on that little staircase, be out of harm's way. The support characters being able to hide behind the corner of the map and still get angles to kill the characters. Now, it looks like we have a flank coming in from Lakeland. They are deciding to not take the same alleyway they've tried twice now. It's another choke point, but at least it's a different avenue of attack they are trying to get to. Drunk is going to go ahead and start his ultimate, try and keep people alive. Jakku is already able to take out the Winter Soldier. That is huge. Invisible Girl ultimate invested. That's going to be tough for Drunk. Stays alive, though. Skyjet Pink doing his best support, keeping everybody alive. Jakku will be taken out on the flank. And now they are on the point. Moving the convoy ever closer to this checkpoint. It looks like they might be able to get it. The contest is here. Rex on the point. They're going to have to get these members off the point if they don't want to get extra time on the clock. 20 seconds left. Overtime could get into effect here if they can stay alive. 3 dead by Winter Soldier. Make that 4, and it's a full team wipe. But Skyjet Pink with an insane resurrection is able to bring out so many members of the Jaguars to stay alive and contest this point. Overtime burner now in effect, but eventually they will be able to get it. It was so close. But now 1.5 minutes remains. Augusta University had a really, really good chance at stopping this map right here, right then, giving themselves a good start. But Lakeland University continues their offensive push and is only going to make it that much harder when the Jaguars are going to have to be on the attacking side. This is a big team fight coming up. Skyjet Pink has been absolutely nailing them with the Adam Warlock ability. This could be good damage here on the Magneto, and he will go down. One of their tanks now back behind enemy lines. Jakuo used their ultimate, able to get a decent amount of kills. 20 seconds remain now, and Lakeland's going to have pretty much one team fight left. That is such a good pick from the Psylocke, from the side of Augusta University. Make that a double kill. And this flank has worked beautifully. They were stuck in this choke point. And Jakubo, Skyjet Pink, they're going to combine for the full team wipe here. 1 second remaining. They're not going to even get close to the point. So the progress will stop there. We'll get 2 checkpoints with 60 meters remaining. Augusta University just has to get farther than that. That was a beautiful defense from the Jaguars. Much, much better showing as opposed to game 1 there on Conquest. They looked a lot better, a lot more confident in their team fights. They played their positioning and teamwork way, way better. And the ultimates from the side of Skyjet Pink and Drunk Dew were keeping the rest of the Jaguars alive much more effectively. That was great to watch. Hopefully they can carry that momentum into this attacking phase. Quick tab check for everybody here. Get some stats on the board. 20 kills here for Jakuo. On the Psylocke. Putting in some great work here.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
And here we go. Augusta University will need to make it past 60 meters towards the objective after the second checkpoint. There you go. Jakuo getting some good damage on some of the squishier characters here behind enemy lines. And I don't know if the Loki has an idea that he's behind here because he hasn't made any effort to turn around. And oh my goodness, the Winter Soldier just absolutely world starred him. That is rough. The Punisher is able to get 2 kills. Rex and Champagne will go down. That's both tanks here for Augusta University. They're going to have to back all the way up. Wait for them to respawn because they can just not tank any of this damage now. 4 members of Lakeland with their ultimates as well, with 2 rapidly approaching. They'll have a full arsenal to defend this next team push here from Augusta University. And they only have 2.5 minutes left to get all 3 points on the convergence taken. So that way they can unlock the convoy. They haven't even started moving the point yet. Doctor Strange ultimate. Jakuo is actually able to dodge it, so stays alive for most of that. Drunk will go ahead and invest the Luna Snow ultimate to keep people nice and healthy here on the point, as we are going to go ahead and start contesting this convergence here. Winter Soldier will take down Skyjet Pink, so that's not ideal. One of our damage dealers is out, but Drunk is able to get the trade. That is huge. Jakuo is able to clean up Doctor Strange. That's 4 dead immediately here for the Jaguars, as all of the damage was able to come in at the same time. They picked their opponents beautifully there. They called out who was weak, and they were able to get the kill. Jakuo helps out Skyjet Pink there, is able to take out the Punisher again. So convergence will go through. 3.5 minutes on the clock. We'll have to make it 60 meters. Good team fight win there from the Jaguars. Ooh, good damage there. Magneto got very weak. Nice. Rex is able to combine on the damage done from Jakuo. Takes out Doctor Strange. One of the tanks down. Magneto now at half health. Punisher ultimate. That's going to be a scary one. They're going to have to back away. Hope they can survive this one. Drunk trying to put down as much healing as he can. Especially onto Champagne on the Magneto. Does enough. And the Punisher ultimate does not end in any kills. Comic, go ahead and putting down the Invisible Woman ultimate to get a lot of progress through this little choke point here. Around the corner, move the convoy, get as many bodies on the point as possible. Doctor Strange is going to use his ultimate. That's going to slow down Augusta University just a little bit, but Drunk has another use of the ultimate. Pumps the Jaguars full with enough healing to overstay all of that damage outputted by the Eye of Agamotto. Which doesn't really do damage, it just stuns him. Sets him up for damage. Winter Soldier ultimate that will take down Champagne Paw, so he'll be able to use it again. Doesn't combine for another one just yet. But Drunk will go down to Doctor Strange, and now this is where things are going to get scary. Augusta University, without one of their supports, is going to have to sit back behind this little lip here and wait. Rex got very close there. Needs to be careful. Here we go. Punisher ultimate being invested again. He earns it just so quickly by farming a lot of this easy damage on the tanks. Winter Soldier takes down Magneto, one of the tanks for the Jaguars here. And Jakuo does get spotted out on the flank. He was trying to take out one of the Loki turrets. And instead, Doctor Strange says, I know exactly where you are. It's going to slow down his flank just a little bit. Oh, 1v1 here on top of the point. Has to drop down. Not enough. Less than a minute left here on the point. Comet combines for 2. Gets both. Both tanks are down. Comic with an insane double kill on both tanks. The Doctor Strange and the Magneto. That's going to pave such a wide gap here in the Lakeland defense for the Jaguars to keep moving. Absolutely massive. Finally goes down. Augusta University Invisible Woman ultimate is invested, as is Drunk's. The Eye of Agamotto and the Punisher ultimate is a dangerous combo. That's probably going to combine for a nice multi-kill there, and they will. No time left on the clock. And Augusta University has one member that was able to contest it, but that is going to be it. So, AU not able to get far enough. The defense too strong there for Lakeland in the end. They were so close on that when the team fights looked so much better, but it just wasn't enough there on that final choke point. GG's to Lakeland as they'll now go up 2-0 in this best of 5 series. All right, we're going to update those scores there in the website and the overlay. And when we come back, Augusta University will have to try and force a reverse sweep to keep their playoff hopes alive. This is single elimination, so they cannot afford a loss here if they want to keep the season going. We'll be right back after this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here for game 3. Overlay at the top has not caught up just yet. But Lakeland is currently up 2-0 in this best of 5 series. Single elimination in the playoffs. Augusta University needs to lock in right here, right now, if they want to start the reverse sweep. Let me try and get the real overlay working for you guys. The website has been very slow. Augusta banning Mantis first off yet again and protecting Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier is an interesting one because the Winter Soldier on the side of Lakeland was very, very strong last map. They were able to get a decent amount of multi-kills with it. I didn't see if we were really getting as much use out of it. Ban Penny Parker on this map here on Midtown. This is on Convoy. And protecting Phoenix. Interesting.
The right heroes could make all the difference. We'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong. Yeah, I can play you a few of my tracks after the battle if you want. Surprisingly, I'm done. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Here we go. Augusta University starting on defense here. Convoy Midtown. Their defense on Convergence last map was actually very decent. They were able to win a lot of these team fights and choke points and play around their ultimates effectively. Let's hope they can do that here. Their offense, their damage dealing has really been the downside here so far. Interesting flank already coming in here on the side of Lakeland. They're able to go up top here on the little ledge and then drop down onto it. That's some awkward angles for some of our damage dealers. You can tell that might have impacted them a little bit there. We did have a substitute come in as well. So Mammon is back in to the lineup. And Drunk will be subbed out. Do or die territory here now for the Jaguars. Mammon goes down first. It was the thing on the thing crime. Oh, I thought they had an opportunity to get Invisible Woman there, but the healing comes in just in time as she falls off the point. Punisher ultimate already being invested, just insane amount of damage. The tanks are having to back away behind the ambulance here. Rocket Raccoon ultimate is up, so if anybody goes down, they'll be able to live. They need to get rid of that quickly here. Comet goes down to the Hela. Once Mammon went down, that's pretty much the rest of the tanks. The Jaguars having to forfeit a lot of map presence here, and they have yet to been able to really slow down this Lakeland push as they just now approach checkpoint 1, and they'll get a few more minutes here on the game clock. Over 4 minutes now. And anytime you're getting more time on the clock than you started with, which by default is 4 minutes, that's how you know that you're moving pretty quickly. The pace right now is unrelenting. The Jaguars have yet to been able to slow it down. Cobra is able to get the Punisher ultimate again. Hela ultimate being invested as well. Jakuo is going to use the Luna Snow ultimate just to try and make sure everybody's alive, but that's just going to slow down Augusta even more, and Lakeland continues this dominant pace. I mean, they are moving with ease. Ethan, the tank, finally goes down. Skyjet Pink is able to slow it down just a little bit here. Rocket Raccoon gets a double kill. Rex goes down next. So both tanks out for Augusta University, and they're going to have to back up yet again. Nice kill from Comic there. Takes out one of the tanks. So the Spearhead will be a little bit slower here. There you go. Huge succession of kills here. Comic and Champagne combining for so much there. First real team fight win here for the Jaguars. In this choke point, they were finally able to slow it down. But another Punisher ultimate now being invested. Augusta University is just going to have to try and wait this one out. They're going to have to take him out sooner or later. Mammon goes down to the Punisher ultimate. And this is going to bring them out of their spawn. Still almost 3 minutes left on the game clock here for Lakeland to finish this push. Skyjet Ping is able to get a kill before finally getting traded out. And the kill that he was able to get will be res, as they weren't able to take out the Rocket Raccoon ultimate in time for it to trigger. Two minutes left, and Lakeland shows no signs of stopping. Jaguars are going to have to make the stand here. Champagne gets onto the point. Contest starts now. Punisher ultimate is invested. They were able to get him a little bit weak, but still a double kill comes out. Mammon, Champagne, Rex all down immediately. Skyjet Pink will follow, and nobody will be left on the point. That is a full 3 ticks taken with almost 2 minutes left on the clock. Augusta University will have to replicate that blazing pace if they want to lock in and punch their ticket through this reverse sweep.
Fight today not just for our mutant brothers and sisters, but for all sentient life.
Charles will be proud, Frederick. You've come so far.
As have you, further than any of us could ever hope to fathom.
Sometimes
The battle starts in 5,
I find it myself.
4, 3,
All I know is that
2,
people wrong.
1.
Offense starts now. Jaguars choosing to stay here a little bit lower on the point. We saw last time when Lakeland was on offense, they were actually able to get up onto that lip on the top of the map and fire down with a lot of their abilities. I just noticed Skyjet Ping is on Iron Man here, so a little bit more mobility being invested as well. Could be used to get some sneaky flanks going on as well. Gets spotted out, is able to do some damage to the two members of Lakeland that are up top here. Rocket Raccoon ultimate is invested, but they're able to destroy before it really becomes any useful. Skyjet Pink's able to get a first blood. Mammon on the Jeff is able to get one as well. Make that a double kill for Skyjet Pink. A huge push as Jakua will finish off the damage done by Champagne Paul. So this will be a great convoy push as that team fight win through the choke point will keep them on their pace relatively well. Wow. Invisible Woman on the side of Lakeland will get caught out. Panda Tots maybe was a little over aggressive there. So first checkpoint should be reached here. Might get contested for just a moment. And they do get the next objective, and the pace is relatively on par with Lakeland's. 4.5 minutes on the clock after the first checkpoint. This is pretty much exactly where Lakeland was on offense. So far, so good. Keeping the pace. Remember, they'll have to finish all 3 checkpoints at the top middle of your screen with more time on the clock than 141. Huge damage being done by Skyjet Pink from the sky, all without anybody being able to touch him. Even though the Invisible Woman ultimate is being invested, he knows exactly where they have to be due to the choke point. Maximum Pulse being invested. Does not be able to take out anybody, and instead, Cobra back on the Punisher ultimate is able to take out 2 members of the Jaguars now. Skyjet Pink has to get out of there, but not quick enough. So team fight win there for Lakeland, and they'll slow down the rest of the Augusta University push. We'll have to wait for everybody to come back from spawn. 3.5 minutes still left on the clock. Ooh, that Hell ultimate was very dangerous there for a second. He was able to get 3 kills out of the damage. Make that 4. Ethan on the thing was able to do so much work there. Disrupt the map presence. back-to-back teamfight losses there for the Jaguars, and now time is going to start to be a factor here. They're going to need to get to this second checkpoint to add a minute and a half on the clock. Oh no, they can't just get the 3 points. They have to get 3 points with more time left on the clock. They want to end this here. Ooh, dangerous push there from Skyjet Pink. Gets healed up. Back into the fight. Another Punisher ultimate. This is where it could get dangerous. Jeff the Shark just doing his best to keep him alive. The thing gets weak as well. Less than 2 minutes now. Augusta University needs to start moving this. They will. Rex able to take out Magneto. One of their tanks now gone. Just huge sustained damage. That's going to back them all the way up. Convoy movement will be done beautifully here. They need to combine on both of these, and they will. Good comms to make sure damage was done to the squishy characters first. Skyjet Pink able to get 2 members. Make that 3 in a row. Mammon is able to get 1 as well. This could be 5. Quad kill here for Skyjet Pink. Keeping AU in it, and that should be more than enough to get us all the way to this next point and add 1.5 minutes left on the clock. But now there'll have to be a mad dash to try and have more time left here on this final point. Looks like Skyjet Pink invested the ultimate there, but really wasn't able to get too much damage done. Rocket Raccoon ultimate is there. Iron Man should be able to take it out, and will. Gets a double kill out of it as well. Triple. Quad kill. Back-to-back quad kills for Skyjet Pink. Are you kidding me? His Iron Man pick is going absolutely ballistic. Wait, I thought they had already got in, but they didn't. That wasted so much time, and they just now got onto the point. So they won't have enough. The progress was stalled long enough. So they'll have to go to another round after this. They won't win it here. Skyjet Pink has just been farming from afar. He's playing the corner of this building beautifully. Just get that splash damage onto the squishy members. Hella ultimate being invested. Surely Skyjet Pink is able to take that out. Ethan has switched from the Thing to Thor. Is able to take out one of our supports. Jeff the Shark will be down. Punisher now ult will be invested by the side of Lakeland University. Less than a minute now left on the clock. Nice ultimate usage there from Skyjet Pink. He's able to confirm at least 1 kill. 2. Oh, try to get the 3rd, but ooh, it's too aggressive. Hell is able to take him out. $30 remain now. This is it. They've been able to make so much progress here on the convoy. That is huge from Jakuo on the Phoenix. Able to take out the Thor, one of their tanks. Skyjet Pink doing a lot of damage. Finally gets healed up. Jeff the Shark doing their job. Champagne gets the kill onto the Loki. Magneto will go down as well thanks to Skyjet Pink. Overtime ticker now in effect. Dead. Dead. Double kill, triple kill, quadra kill for Skyjet Pink. So they'll be able to get all 3.
3, 2, 3.
But now, more time will be added. So we will go back to defense.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this.
Oh man, this one's going the distance. Ladies and gentlemen, lock in. We'll do a quick tab check here so you can see what the damage is looking like. Cobra, not surprising, on the side of Lakeland, leading the lobby in damage with almost 40,000. 29 kills as well. Not to be outdone, though, by Skyjet Pink on the Iron Man. 31,000 damage. And how many kills is that? 31 kills. Whew.
Battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Only 60 seconds left.
Here we go. Excuse me, Augusta University will be on attack. They have to get as far as they can with only a minute starting on the clock. A team fight win here is going to be absolutely necessary if they want to try and get progress all the way onto the next checkpoint. Right now we're only 50 meters out of our spawn. And less than 20 seconds remain. Punisher's able to go down. Overtime ticker's in effect. Comic contesting here. Oh no, Skyjet Pink gets shot out before he can shoot his ultimate. Punisher ultimate will now be invested. Oh, Dr. Strange will stun all the members of Augusta University that were on the point. That's going to slow down the overtime ticker even more. Rex doing such a good job of just contesting, staying alive, being healed by Jeff, trying to put down as much damage as he can. Skyjet Pink, help from above. Can they kill Doctor Strange? They can. And they're able to get Magneto as well. Halfway to the checkpoint. That will add another minute and a half there on the clock. Jakuo got a double kill. It looks like there was a sneaky flank trying to be employed there by the side of Lakeland. The overtime ticker is literally, if they step off of it, it'll be game over. Doctor Strange ultimate being invested here. Or Doctor Strange portal, excuse me. Just to get a last minute contest onto the point to get them off the point and stop the overtime ticker. Phoenix ultimate there to try and deal some damage. Rex doing a great job. Skyjet Pink going absolutely insane. Back-to-back double kills from Jakuo and Skyjet Pink. And Rex staying alive on the point is going to be enough to get them to the first objective. And they actually won't get time. Since we're in overtime, no time will be added with each checkpoint cross. So we will be stuck on this overtime burner, which is very dangerous. If they step off of it for 1 second, maybe even less than that, that will lock in their progress. Oh my goodness, this choke point is just absolutely beautiful. Oh, what a shot from W Boys. The Hella is able to shut down Skyjet Pink in the air. Ooh, Jeff ultimate is going to be able to get Swallow in. Is there a way to throw him off the map here? Oh, there is. He'll be able to get it done. Ooh, that's not good. Punisher taking out Champagne. 4 dead for the Jaguars, and that might be it. Rex doing his best just to stay alive on the point, but that's not going to be enough. 107 meters after checkpoint 1.
4, 2, 3.
All right, one more defensive stand here
Including which side you're on.
for Augusta to keep the reverse sweep hopes alive.
The right heroes could make all the difference. Can't catch me. Coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Hey, I'm looking for a giant tree and you see them? They're kind of my only friends.
If they're on Clinton, find them fast. I'm going to destroy the last
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Final defensive stand starts here. They're starting with a little bit more time on the clock since they were able to finish all 3 points faster than Augusta University the first time around. And already they're off to a blazing speed. This is really, really interesting positioning here from Lakeland. They are taking point on all of these higher elevation areas. Their tanks, their damage dealers, just to make it a little bit harder for people to get a beat on them. Finally slowed them down just a little bit here. Uh-oh, Punisher Ultimate. Cobra's Punisher Ultimate has been the death of the Jaguars for all of this series. Iron Man Ultimate will be invested. Doesn't really do a lot of damage, so that doesn't really slow them down nearly at all. Rocket Raccoon ability is up as well, so that's going to keep Augusta University in it. It's a strange Magneto ultimate. Didn't do it on the point. It was trying to single out one member of Lakeland to take the damage out of, but it wasn't enough. So with 20 seconds left on the clock, they are already making their way past checkpoint 2. And are going to be very close to how far Augusta University was. 10 seconds left, but if they can contest for just a little bit and get one team sweep, one team fight win, Augusta University could win and steal this map from Lakeland University. Overtime ticker already in effect now. About 30 meters short from where they need to be. Augusta University has to contest this. Jakku is able to get a kill. Mammon will res Skyjet Pink as well. The contests are here so far. Hell is able to get a kill on the comic, but Skyjet Pink with a huge kill. Damage being outputted as well. Make that a double kill. Triple. Oh my goodness. The damage from Iron Man is going absolutely insane right now. Oh, they do it. What a defensive stop.
4.
Oh my goodness. An absolute nail biter that went all the way to overtime, but Augusta University maintains their composure. A well-deserved MVP for Skyjet Pink there. Almost 50 kills. And AU is not out of this yet. Oh my goodness, chat. Are you kidding me? 46,000 damage. Cobra, who was on Punisher for most of that game, with 56,000 damage, but 29 final hits for Skyjet Pink. Just goes to show he was putting in some work. All right, so in this best of 5 series, AU is currently down 2-1, which means the reverse sweep has just begun. We're going to a quick break while we input all this information, and when we come back, it'll be game 4 in this best of 5. Can Augusta University pull off another miraculous comeback? That was a close one. We're going to need one more miracle out of them tonight. Be right back after this. All right. We are back here for game 4. Lakeland has not decided to ban Iron Man first. As of right now, they have only banned Hulk. Augusta continuing to ban Mantis. What a gutsy comeback. Wait, they don't protect anything. Interesting. But yeah, that was a super gutsy comeback from Augusta University there. They were able to just delay as much time as possible. And they executed the team fights there at the end super well. They do ban Iron Man. They do ban Iron Man. After Skyjet Pink's incredible performance last map, they said, nah, yeah, we're not letting that happen again. They had almost no counter for it. I'm surprised Augusta University did not ban the Punisher, because Punisher was absolutely frying them every time they got an ultimate. Instead, they'll protect Hela. Protect Winter Soldier for Augusta University. And they'll ban Namor. Wow, a Namor ban from Augusta University. Interesting. And then they banned Psylocke. So what Jakubo was really good at on Psylocke, they've taken him out. But he was doing a lot of damage with Phoenix here, which is probably why they protected it. I think he's communicated to the team like, hey, I'm able to do a lot more damage with Phoenix than Psylocke. I was having a lot more success with it. So this will be the ban and protects going into game 4.
Before you attack, get ready.
It's your soldier. It's an honor. You're one of the best in the business. My performance record as an assassin shouldn't make me anyone's role model. Hey, I don't tell you not to idolize the red, white, and Boy Scout. Let me do it.
Or why do they have my boy chained up? Somebody free Magneto. Bro did nothing wrong. Here we go. Augusta University already bullied off of the point here initially, so initial progress is going to go to the side of Lakeland here. Skyjet Pink missed on the Winter Soldier ultimate. That is absolutely rough. They're still able to get some decent map pressure. The danger of the ultimate had to force them off of it. But, oh, the kills come in waves now. Ethan, Witchings, and Cobra get plenty of kills on the point. And Augusta University is not going to be able to contest it for much, much longer. There we go. Good damage coming in now. Comic's going to go in and drop the Invisible Woman ultimate. Phoenix ultimate being dropped down as well. Airstrike comes in, is able to combine for a double, make that a triple kill. As Skyjet Pink has switched to the Daredevil. Double kill for him as well. We haven't seen Daredevil been used at all on stream. It's obviously the newest character in the game. But still, I'm surprised that we have that being used. I kind of want to see what he can do with this. Hanging on. Wait, the aura is kind of insane. Chat, clip this. Oh, he can see him through walls. Fire. Could be waiting for a very good flank opportunity here as the Ethan was almost taken out. Try to get sneaky with the flank there, but had to go back to his healing. Got weakened almost immediately. Cobra's going to take out one of the tanks with Rex and will immediately invest the ultimate as well. Skyjet Pink takes out Punisher. W-Voice 2 misses on his ultimate. Oh my goodness. Skyjet Pink going on an absolute tear right now. Double kill. The healing from Jeff is going to make this Magneto very tough to finally take down. Holy. The map presence being inflicted upon by the Devil of Hell's Kitchen cannot be understated. Now at 80% here on the point. Doctor Strange portal comes through. Skyjet Pink biding their time on the wall. Is finally able to jump down, try and deal some damage on. Invisible Woman ultimate will be invested. Nice. Takes out the Winter Soldier. That's a lot of damage now gone. Could take out the Punisher as well, and will. Combines on the damage for Champagne. Jakuba will be able to take down Panda Dots. Oh my goodness. 4 dead. 4 dead for Lakeland. There's only one member that can actually contest, and they're not going to be able to get there in time. Overtime Ticker will take down, and Augusta University will take round 1 of Control. Ladies and gentlemen, we are far from over. Are you kidding me? Do a quick tab check here. Skyjet Pink with 9,000, almost 10,000 damage already. 15 kills on the map. 15. Cementing his MVP status here early on. Here we go, chat. Already a sneaky flank coming in from Skyjet Pink. He's able to ping one character here. Gets behind enemy lines, starts to take down some of the supports. The movement's crazy from Rocket. He loses him for just a moment. Can he combine on top of this? Has to deflect just to stay alive. And Augusta University, with that map pressure from behind by Skyjet Pink and the rest of the members, like Rex here on the point, they're able to start getting progress on the point already. Doctor Strange ultimate being invested there. Oh my goodness, what a shutdown by Rex. Are you kidding me? Hella ultimate in effect. That's a great response from Lakeland. They're able to get a few kills and bully the rest of the Jaguars off the point. Skyjet Pink now off of Daredevil has switched to Phoenix. Oh my gosh, hitting crazy cross-map shots. Ooh, Jakuo on the Magic. We've seen him be very confident getting the flanks on this map with Magic. Cobra back on his Punisher ultimate. Schedule tweet at this point. All right, Lakeland starting to get some decent progress here on the point. Here comes Augusta University, though, to slow it down. Two dead for Augusta University, and they're not going to be able to win the team fights here. Rex having to back away, protect the rest of his team. At 90% now, the Jaguars have yet to even touch the point. Now they finally get on it. But it might be too little too late. They're going to have to force an overtime here. Invisible Woman ultimate will be invested to try and cover some of their tracks. Good damage coming in. They need to get Cobra out. They will. Punisher now down. Make that 2. Doctor Strange down. Triple kill for Skyjet Pink. And that's a full 6 dead for Augusta University. Oh my goodness. At the buzzer beater. They never make it easy, do they? 99% is where Lakeland progress will be stopped momentarily. Can Augusta University make the push? Keep them stuck in their spawn long enough. The target acquisition on Skyjet Pink is just something to behold. Hella ultimate being invested. Augusta University pretty much shuts that down immediately. The Emma Frost shield was able to block a lot of that. Oh my goodness, Skyjet Pink being so aggressive. Gets another double. Champagne Paw actually steals it, but the damage was dealt. Oh, nice abilities to get behind the Magneto shield. Hopped up the ultimate behind. Getting close to that. Now approaching 99% themselves. Here they come onto the point. Cloak and Dagger using their ultimate just to get the better movement. Overtime ticker now in effect. Both teams at 99%, and all members of Jaguars will go down. Groot ultimate and Punisher ultimate invested. And Augusta University can do nothing but sit in the respawn screen as Lakeland University will take control point 2. Back and forth we go. This is it. Another nail biter, basically in overtime, just like we saw in game 3. Augusta University has to win this next point if they want to force the game 5 and a chance at the reverse sweep versus the number 1 seed.
I prove them wrong consistently, just as any diva would.
Well, from one mother to another, let me say you are a true gem. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture.
Here we go, chat.
Got it? We'll do this the same way we always
Another tab check for you guys while they enter. Skyjet Pink leading the lobby with 16. Actually, no, Jakuo with 18,000 damage. Wow. Great damage coming in from Jakuo to help out the team so far here in game 4. And Lakeland will get a quick start so far. Here onto the point. The Groot is doing a lot of damage for them. Squirgle ultimate being invested. That's going to do a lot of knockback and a lot of damage as well. Keep him off the point. Nice shutdown there from Rex. Should be able to get this kill, and they will. They combine for it. That's going to be 4 dead, 5 dead for Lakeland. What a response from the Jaguars. Beautiful team fight win. And they'll start to get this early progress. See if they can't trap them in their spawn for a little bit. Oh no, Rex goes down. Here we go. Phoenix ultimate. Orbital strike inbound. Does enough damage to get a double kill as Champagne combines for it. Magneto ult dropped at the same spot as well in the choke point. Make that a triple. It's going to be so much map pressure now for Augusta University. Sends the rest of them back to their respawn as they pass the 50% threshold. Jaguars off to a fire start so far here in round 3 of game 4. They are playing with so much more confidence after the first 2 games. You can tell they really trust their team play, playing around their tanks, doing what needs to be done in these team fights. God, this Punisher ultimate has just been so brutal all game long. Rex will be singled out. The shield can only do so much. Tries to get back to the heals here, and will. Wow, great movement. Dodging, bobbing, and weaving behind the different boundaries there on the walls. Delayed it just enough for him to get back to the support characters. That's great job playing your life, Rex. Now they did have to give up the map control there. So Lakeland will start to get more progress here on the point. Phoenix ultimate being dropped yet again. He's trying to see what he can do. Goes for one of the squishy characters. Doesn't do enough to get the kill though. Cobra has switched the Punisher to Moon Knight now. More area of effect damage here on the control point. Cloak and Dagger ultimate also being invested onto the point from the side of Lakeland. Here comes the Groot ultimate. That could make the rest of Augusta University very vulnerable. It is able to take down one of our supports, Comic, but Skyjet Pink there for the trade. In a Punisher turn now. They might need to slow that down very soon. Otherwise, that's going to deal a lot of damage. And yep, they are able to take out Rex with this. That's one of our tanks down. With our tanks down, that's going to be the rest of Augusta University falling. Lakeland University making the final push. They only need 10% more. Augusta University has to contest this. Is there going to be anybody there that can get there in time? Champagne Paul's the only one that's close. Here we go. Doctor Strange portal was used by the Jaguars. But here comes the Punisher ultimate. Overtime ticker now in effect. Here we go. Could be a huge Phoenix ultimate. Tries to buy the time. Gets huge. Rex gets a double kill out of it as well. Comic with another one. That's 4 dead for Lakeland. Make that 5. One member remaining will go down at overtime. Oh my goodness, chat. Will it be enough? It's going to be another 99 v 99% by the time the rest of Lakeland comes back from spawn. Moon Knight ultimate being invested. Rex will be able to take him out though. Onks are cleared out. 99%. Both teams here. Champagne Paw and Rex, the tanks, duking it out, trying to deal as much damage on the point and stay on the map presence. But Pandadots will get a kill. So will Cobra on Mammon. Oh, no. Oh, no. The Moon Knight. The damage is there. 4 dead, 6 dead for Augusta University. And no one will be able to get there in time. The overtime ticker will tick away, and by 1%, the Jaguars will fall short. Lakeland University will take game 4 and finish the series 3-1. GG's, chat. GG's. The final scoreboard of the Marvel Rivals season. Chat, shouts out to Lakeland University. That was a very fun series. Went the distance to game 4. But Augusta University, unfortunately, could not pull off the reverse sweep. They were so close to winning game 4 to make it to game 5. Oh, we couldn't get it done. But still, for our first semester ever having a Marvel Rivals roster, first semester ever competing in the NECC, we were able to make it to the playoffs. We finished the regular season 5-2 and then made it to the first round of the playoffs. I cannot be more proud of the Augusta University Marvel Rivals roster. It was a phenomenal introduction to the season, and they'll be back next semester stronger, better, and ready to make a deeper run. That is all we have for you tonight. But all this week, we will be starting our first round of playoffs for all of our titles because every single one of our teams have made it to the postseason. So don't worry, we'll have more action for you tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, whenever you want to tune in, we'll be here. GG's to Lakeland University, and I cannot be more proud for our Marvel Rivals roster. But that is all I have for you tonight. I have been your host, Noah Bowers. I'm sorry that they couldn't get the dub. I really wish they did. Oh, it was so close. I just keep looking at the score on my other screen. It was so close. Shouts out to Skyjet Pink. For sure the MVP of the team for this semester. Played lights out. Our support characters playing lights out. Oh, it was such a team effort. We were so close. There's always next semester. Always next semester. They still play great. I can't help but be proud of them. Oh, it was such a fun semester. We'll be back tomorrow with some more esports action. It'll be our Valorant team at 9 p.m. in their first round of the NECC playoffs. I believe they are playing a familiar opponent, the University of South Carolina. The Gamecocks are back, and it's time for us to get our revenge against them. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good night.